Hello, everyone. This is your friend, my friend, back with another Shower Thoughts. Shower Thoughts 26 this time around. Don't know what we're going to talk about today, but I am trying the new method. No shower going right now. The shower will come later, just so the thought can be heard first. So, first we need to establish a thought, an orb to ponder during the shower. And then after the shower, I'll come back with the pondering that I did on the orb. We just need the orb to ponder first. And I don't know what to ponder. Like, shower thoughts itself is an orb, I guess you could say. Uh, I'm trying to make it a little nicer, neater, spruce it up. Ergo, this new iteration of shower thoughts. So that would count. But like that's a little too meta. Like it's too early for the meta play with shower thoughts. At least with the new version of shower thoughts, it's too early. At least I think so. So what else? I don't. I guess wait. So originally, shower thoughts was supposed to be me talking about like random shit. So let's go back at it with some random shit and see what comes out. So dogs. I had a long day at work today. Dogs everywhere, phones never stop ringing. Real fun times in the grooming salon. Yay! I actually really like working in the grooming salon. The working conditions could definitely be a lot better, but I know that's outside of my area of influence. That I can't be doing too much, and that's mostly just because of like the way the American system is like formed. Like they say they care until they realize how much money it costs to do what you want. Uh, Whatever. I'm going on a tangent that I don't need to go on, at least right now. Shower thoughts. No shower, but all thought. You fools! There's no shower. uh, Head empty. Ooh, you know what? That's a good one. Head empty. Because, so, what do you think of when you hear the phrase "no thoughts, head empty"? Usually, you have to have had no thoughts in the past in order for a "no thoughts, head empty" idea to make sense in your brain. Because if like at some point there's people who've never stopped having thoughts just because of the way their brains are wired. I wouldn't say that I'm one of them, but like I have had my lulls in thought, I guess. So to me, it makes sense when somebody says no thoughts, head empty. Sometimes that could either mean that like you just don't have something to say, you don't have any information to say at the moment, or maybe it's that you have so much that you want to say that like nothing comes out of the door, essentially. A good analogy that The Simpsons makes is like when Mr. Burns is really sick and has like a million viruses and they're all trying to kill him at the same time. It ends up happening that none of them kill him because they're all trying to kill him. Therefore he's indestructible. Oh, on all contrary, his light is breeze. He's just indestructible. Okay, so yeah, no thoughts, head empty. Well, currently there's definitely no thoughts, and the head is very empty. And so we're going to ponder the idea of emptiness. Of no thoughts, head empty. Okay, I'm gonna go take my shower, and we'll examine that thought when we come back. All right, gonna pause it. This is something new I'm trying out. I think I've paused it before, but like this time we're doing a proper cut. So, shower on. See you in a bit. And we're back. All right. So with that, shower's officially over. Now we're gonna talk about the pondering of nothingness. Hold on, I had a good idea already. Let me put it let me structure it properly. Okay, so I guess you could say that when the orb, we're gonna be using orbs moving forward a lot because I really like the whole concept of orb pondering, and based on how I established it on the previous episode, I think it fits rather well with most of the stuff that we're gonna be talking. So, the orb of nothingness essentially signals vacancy in a certain degree, I suppose, because when you don't have any thoughts, that in it of itself is room for a thought to take place. When a person is like is the proper word would be like enthralled, that means that they don't have any thoughts. Usually in like high fantasy stuff, like a thrall is somebody that has been taken over by like a greater mind, usually through like black magic or other necromantic things or vampire, I don't know, through sus means. People who wield black magic are able to take advantage of those who have no the head empty, or they can empty other people's heads in order to take advantage of them. And that is like the concept of enthralling. And I wouldn't say that like just because you have head empty, you're susceptible to being enthralled by someone, but it's just something that I was thinking about when and the orb pondering. It's just the orb told me to tell you this, so I am only telling you the will of the orb. Yes, when you don't have nothing to think about or to talk about, the first thing that comes to your mind is what fills the void. And I like to, I've mentioned brain maggots. Like you could visualize it as like in my inner orb, there's maggots that are constantly swimming in the orb, and usually they feed on the reflections that the orb emits. And sometimes you see the orb, and sometimes the maggots eat the orb, and depending on which one goes first is how at least I might respond if I'm talking to you. Because if the brain maggots eat the thought, then the likeliness of me telling you the thought is higher, but it's also less defined because the maggot is eating the thought. But if I get to see the thought before the maggot eats it, and then I get to ponder a little bit, just like shower thoughts here, I'll have a bigger thought to tell you whenever I do speak. So nothingness is only temporary, I would say. I guess if you want to be like super specific about it, you want to talk about like the great nothingness that occurs from the expansion in space, that happens in space, then yeah, that nothingness is everlasting, I suppose. But like that is not something we get to experience firsthand here in Earth. I guess there are ways of achieving that same like experience through like torturous means, usually like depriving people of their individual liberties and stuff, or not individual, but like just human rights, I guess is probably the better word. But yeah, no thoughts, head empty, you know, because if you don't think of something, somebody might think of something for you. And well, if you're listening to me, then I've thought of nothing for you today, so you're welcome. And I'm not trying to take advantage of you, by the way, so this is a freebie. And well, I guess that's about it. This was a fun episode, and I hope that the production is a little better. I mean, you don't get that much better with like filming videos in your shower, but yeah, that's a video. So this has been your friend, my friend, and well, if you watched the whole thing, thank you for sticking around. And if you haven't showered, go ahead and take a shower. I have a hair in my eye. Well, that's it. Thank you very much. This has been your friend, my friend, and see you later.